Well, on Tuesday, Local 4 lifestyle editor John Jordan gave us advice about how to upscale your yard sale. So we discussed organizing, marketing, and staging your efforts.
Very true. And he is back today with more specifics, incentives, and some astounding yard sale treasures discovered by Live in the D viewers.
This is
Hey,
fun.
John.
Yeah. Did you learn things on Tuesday?
I learned a lot.
Well, you're
Like, I don't know how to stage glasses.
We learned that you are very particular about how glasses should be staged, and Tati was doing it wrong.
I was like, oh, let me put this down. It was good.
Yes, it was good observation. All right. First, let's take a look at a list of in-demand items, okay?
Okay.
We have, actually, this is not the right graphic.
Oh, good. But let's talk about it.
We could talk about
Yeah.
this anyway,
Yeah.
all right?
So here we
In
go.
demand.
We got
Here
These
we
are
go.
like, okay, here we go. Tools, furniture, baby gear, books, kitchenware, vintage toys, vinyl records, gardening tools, sports equipment, costume jewelry, musical instruments. Okay,
Interesting.
all of those things, and some of them may or may not be a surprise.
Sign me up for the baby gear.
I was going
Right?
to ask you, would you be comfortable buying this stuff at a yard sale?
I mean, not like a car seat, but like,
Little things.
the stuff that is hardly used because babies grow so
fast. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Never got a chance to put on that onesie.
Yeah.
Got it.
What would you be interested in?
Me,
The tools.
kitchenware,
Okay.
vinyl records. Yeah, something
right.
like that. That would be it. But
Costume jewelry. That's
yeah,
cute.
costume jewelry. I've got some good stuff.
Right?
Yes.
Looking good.
That's where you
Very
get stuff like this.
Good.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So let's get into some of the under the radar things.
Now let's talk about
Okay.
under the radar, okay? Architectural salvage. You know, there are stores that specialize in this.
Yes.
And it's really about old doors and frames, molding, glass, windows, mirrors, used bricks, distressed wood, rusted metal tile, industrial discards, old photos. And that could be like, vintage magazines, postcards, greeting cards, old family photos. Sometimes you see all that stuff like in a restaurant.
You do.
Really, if you think it's junk, it's probably not junk to somebody who is really, in the design community, and there's probably a desire for it.
One man's trash is another man's treasure, as
Very
they say. So obviously we have some amazing, super savvy Live in the D viewers who reached out to you with some awesome finds.
Just wait until you, okay.
What?
First up, Darren Washington, a friend of ours. He's been on the show before. He's co-owner of Shops on Top on Russell Street. And he's very dapper, but he knows a bargain when he sees one. He got Louis Vuitton, 2 pieces of luggage, a saddlebag, and a garment bag for $100 each. And Darren told me that the handle on one of them was needed to be repaired or replaced, but that was basically it.
I know a repair guy. Find him online. Fix him.
But okay, how are you, when you're going to the garage or yard sale, how are you knowing that this is legit Louis Vuitton?
Well, that's a good. I mean, if you go online, there are ways to authenticate things like that, things to look for in terms of stitching and on the inside. But yeah, I mean, Darren is definitely
He's got the eye,
to
yeah,
know.
for
He
sure.
would know. I guess
Yes.
that might be harder for us.
Even used, you could find these things on like a website like Poshmark for $1,000
Right.
used.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So we've got about 2 minutes to go. So who is next?
Next up, okay, my friend Beth Beal. She's the CEO of B2 Solutions. And she found a 1955 Chevy car door. She's a car gal. She has lots of cool cars and has a storage facility. And she used this as an art installation.
That's cool. I could see doing something with that.
So she's a serious car girl if she really knows what to look for and has an idea of what she wants to do with it. That's impressive.
And she's creative.
Very nice.
Wow. And finally, what else did you find?
Okay, look at this one. My friend Lisa Wood, known as a picker extraordinaire. She's actually in the vintage business from Time Capsule Vintage. She found a Wolfgang Hoffman Art Deco end table for $25. If you go on the website Cherish right now, you can find this exact same table for $2,900.
I was really about to faint. That's
So what do? Do you
incredible
keep it or
find.
do you sell it?
Well, that's a good question.
question.
Depends on how much you cherish them,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
I would keep it just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Make more money. John, these are amazing tips.
Yes.
Crazy
Yard
good
sales,
finds.
I mean, take advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, they're all over the place right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, John, thank you so much.
Thank you, John.